No, you read that right. 5.6 million people saw me snort a condom up my nose, and this isn't clickbait. Oh no, this isn't clickbait, and how I wish it was. But simply, the craziest things seem to happen in my life. So let's talk about it. We're gonna need a little background context, though, before we get into this monstrosity of a story. I was really bad in high school. I was really bad. I was misbehaved, and I always wanted to make people giggle, but at what cost? So one day, we had a substitute teacher in my 6th period? Yeah, my 6th period history class. And I was in the 10th grade, I was 16 years old. And we know, when a substitute teacher is there, all hell breaks loose. That's like the point of having a substitute teacher, at least I would say, at least I feel. So I'm hanging with the homies at my table, and I felt the need to do something crazy. Something bad. And one of them had a condom on them. Don't ask why, you're not getting nothing at 16. Unless you're weird. You shouldn't be doing nothing bad at 16 years old. But homie had a condom in his wallet for whatever reason. For when the day arose, I would assume. And there was a trend at the time where you would take a condom, go like this, put it in your nostril, snort it, and pull it out of your throat. And I was like, the day has arose for me to shine. I know I could do that. I think I could do that. And if not, I'm gonna die trying. And the long story short is I succeeded. And my entire class screamed all at once. Everybody let out a shriek of absolute fear. And the substitute turned around like, huh? Who did that? What's going on? It was giving caveman SpongeBob.
What are you simpletons doing?
And at that time, somebody was recording. Of course, welcome to the 2000s. So this video had circulated around my school and everybody was making jokes about it and I loved it. I was like, yeah, I'm like school famous. This is fucking awesome. And this was a solid almost 10 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. I woke up on a Saturday morning in my 23-year-old age and I started getting blown the hell up on my phone. I was like, what's going on? Why is everybody blowing me up? And I just kept seeing texts and messages that said, is this you? Is this you? Is this you? And I open it and it's a video of this little blonde girl with a condom and she's putting it up her nose. And at first I didn't even recognize that it was me because I did so much bad stuff that I didn't even recognize it. Mind you, all these bad things I'm talking about, I graduated with like a 4.5 GPA. I was actually really smart. I just had bad behavior. But I never got any disciplinary action because I'm fast as fuck, boy. But when I see this video, I'm like, oh my god, that girl does kind of look like, oh shit, that's me. Yeah, I did that. Oh fuck, I did that. And I'm like, nah, I can't be that bad. I wonder if my friends are just sending it to me because it's goofy silly. And they're like, oh, it's you. I was thinking maybe just on like a friend's Facebook, friend's Instagram, it was going around of people from our school. However, I then click on the profile and it said that the video has 5.4 million views. I think now it's at 5.6 as I mentioned in the beginning of the video and I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. I was just trying to make my eggs, I was just trying to make my bacon on a Saturday morning and all of a sudden I realized I was viral. And what got me about the situation was everybody that tagged me in it and was like, is this you, girl? I think this was you, girl. You know damn well it was me. I know damn well it was me. We knows it was me, babe. One thing you should remember if you were in high school with me is social anxiety fears me. I could give a fuck less. I could give a rat's ass about what somebody thinks about me. And just a public service announcement to whoever put it out there. You suck. You suck. And it's captioned POV, high school before COVID. Oh my god, what do you mean? I'm never going to give mysterious. I'm always gonna give insane asylum. And you just need to be okay with that from the minute that you meet me or we're just not gonna be friends. And I felt, at first I was like, I'm not gonna make a video about this. We're just gonna let it rest. We're gonna let it rest. But the comments on this video are just too funny not to discuss today. And we're gonna talk about some of these comments. I love that the first thing that popped up on like my search was, we are jelly cake, we fly ass, boo. Update. I just clicked on it again, and it's now at 7.9 million views. 7.9 million people saw me snort a condom up my nose in high school. Let's start with the first and one of my favorites. Dad, yeah, my girl goes to college and she's gonna be a banker someday. So let's just talk about it. I told my dad about it. As soon as I realized I was viral, I ran to my dad. I was like, Dad, look at this shit. And he said, you need to make a part 2. Homeboy's just trying to make some bank. He was like, yeah, call yourself Condom Girl. Make a part 2. My dad is very proud. If anything, he seemed to be more impressed, like, how the fuck did you do that? And that leads me to my next comment. How does one discover they can do this? It was a trend. It was a trend. I didn't just say, hey, I'm gonna put a condom up my nose today. I obviously saw somebody else do it. God, I was like 16. I wasn't that smart. The next one. They're all about how disappointed my father is in me. Knowing that my dad is like the mastermind behind me, like, let's make some money. Dad, my little girl is such a blessing and an amazing person. She's gonna go very far in life. Yeah. Why do y'all got condoms at school? I don't know why he did. That's not my business to tell. That's not my business to know. I just knew that it was gonna be funny as fuck if I decided to cause some chaos while the substitute teacher was there. I had nothing to do with the mischievous acts that was there for. No amount of money would convince me to do this shit. I did it for free. I did it for the cost of a giggle. Or two. What's her at? The next and one of my favorites. What the fuck? It's fine. This one's amazing. Thank God I'm European. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I get it. She def snorted a couple lines before this full shade. I don't do drugs or anything crazy like that, I promise. What's her only school? Y'all, we don't got an OnlyFans. We don't got an OnlyFans. In very many large capital letters. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm gonna insert some of the memes that people have put too, because I also find them very funny. Steve-O did this before you. That's probably who I got it from. I loved Jackass. I thought Jackass was so funny. That's what I grew up on. She is so late to this. Real ones did it with dimes back in the day. Excuse the living fuck out of me? A whole dime? How big is y'all's nostrils? Fucking shotgun barrel ass nostrils. That's crazy. Daddy's little angel. Hey, Dad. Holy shit. Guys, these people are being so mean to me. Is this the true reason we got COVID? No, guys. No, I didn't give everybody COVID. I didn't give everybody COVID. I promise. The next one is just straight to the point. Why? Because it was funny. Because it was funny. I wish I was that used. You got a problem. Please be AI. Please be AI. Please be AI. It wasn't. It was me. Hey. I'm sorry, Guru. I was crazy. I was just so crazy, guys. It's probably a short video. It's probably a really short video, so I'll post it like midweek just for shits and giggles so you guys know what's going on in my little life. And then I'll be continuing with my regular posts on Friday. But I just couldn't wait to get this one out there. So yeah, guys. Also, want to throw out there, do not try this at home. I'm a professional condom snorter, so don't try this at home. It's not funny. It was kind of funny, but it's not funny anymore, so don't do it, because if you get hurt, I'm gonna be so sad. Thanks for listening to my crazy story. I loved talking to you guys. I hope you liked talking to me. And you have a great rest of your evening. I will see you on Friday. Oh yeah, I should throw out there, I also do lives. I do lives when I'm bored. Usually on Tuesdays at 8:30 Eastern and Thursdays at 8:30 Eastern. Love you guys so much. Thanks for watching.